LoveTales by MarsQuad.
What would you do if the person you love suddenly didn't want to touch you anymore? You used to kiss, cuddle, make love like crazy. Now, nothing. Silence, excuses, turning their back. And worst of all, your mind starts to wonder, is there someone else? Do they still find me attractive? Is our relationship dying? But hold up, what if the reason wasn't cheating, but something nobody ever taught us to talk about? Today's episode is for anyone who's felt that cold gap in bed. We're talking about low libido, loss of sexual appetite, or loss of sexual urge, and why it happens even in good relationships. I am MarsQuad. Welcome back to LoveTales, where we tell the truth about love. No sugar.
LoveTales by MarsQuad.
Here is the story. Philip and Flora had been married 4 years. At first, they were fire. They couldn't keep their hands off each other. Anytime, any place. But then things changed. Philip started noticing Flora was always tired. Not tonight. I have a headache. He tried to be patient, but the rejections piled up. He felt unwanted. He even started checking her phone when she slept. Is there another man? He confronted her. They fought. Flora cried. But Flora wasn't cheating. She wasn't faking love. She was struggling. She didn't know how to say, "Philip, I don't know what's wrong. I just don't want sex anymore." They nearly split. Until one day, they sat quietly and talked. Flora finally shared, "I feel like I'm failing you. I don't want anyone else. I just don't feel sexual urge anymore. I'm ashamed. I've been pretending." Philip was shocked, ashamed too, for suspecting her instead of asking. They started finding solutions, reached out to some experienced people and doctors, and learned the truth. Low libido is real. It's common, and it's often fixable. Yes, you heard me right. It can be fixed. Family, don't be like Philip and Flora, who almost lost it all because they didn't understand. Today, I want to talk about 10 reasons why they don't want sex anymore. Take notes. This might save your relationship. 1. Stress and overthinking. Family, listen. When someone's mind is heavy, their body can't relax. Imagine your partner just lost their job, or they're worried about paying rent, or they're caring for a sick parent. You might say, "But I want us to be close." But their head is shouting, "How will I feed this family?" Sex becomes the last thing on their mind. Instead of getting angry, ask, "Baby, you seem stressed. How can I help?" Maybe it's watching the kids so they can rest. Or listening without judging. Love is teamwork. When stress goes down, desire can come back up. 2. Emotional disconnection. You can't have good sex if your hearts are at war. Fighting all the time? Silent treatment? Holding grudges? It's like trying to light a fire in the rain. Even if they're in bed next to you, they might feel a million miles away. Here is the solution. Before you complain about sex, ask, "Are we okay?" Say sorry. Forgive. Talk about the things you're afraid to say. Emotional closeness is the soil where sexual desire grows. 3. Hormonal changes. This one is so real, and people rarely talk about it. For women, pregnancy changes hormones. Breastfeeding can reduce desire. Menopause can make sex uncomfortable or dry. They may be struggling and forcing it, but the urge will no longer be there. For men, low testosterone can reduce desire, energy, and even confidence. They might hide it because they feel ashamed. Their partner could suspecting them of cheating. They should know it's not personal, it's physical. Communicate with your spouse and visit a doctor together. Ask questions. Look for solutions like medication, therapy, or lifestyle changes. Be a team, not enemies. 4. Medical conditions. Sometimes it's not stress or emotion, it's sickness. Diabetes can damage nerves. High blood pressure affects blood flow. Arthritis makes movement painful. Chronic pain or fatigue makes sex feel like hard work. Your partner might not want to say, "I can't do this anymore, it hurts." You don't have to be shameful about this or be scared of discussing it. Some are afraid of discussing it. Maybe their partner will leave for someone else if they do. Learn to ask of instead of accusing. How's your health? Are you feeling okay? Offer to see a doctor together. Stand with your spouse. Love means caring for the whole person, not just your needs. 5. Side effects of medication. Family. This one is sneaky. Many don't even know it's the problem. Certain drugs can kill sex drive completely. Antidepressants, birth control, blood pressure meds, allergy pills. Your partner might think something is wrong with them, but it's actually the pills they're taking. Learn not to accuse them. Talk to their doctor about alternatives or solutions. Be open to discuss. Let your spouse understand your situation. Knowledge is power. Don't let ignorance break what love built. 6. Trauma or bad sexual memories. Not everyone can talk about this easily. Some people carry scars you can't see. Childhood abuse, assault, a toxic ex who shamed them. Even if they love you deeply, sex can trigger fear, disgust, or panic. Here is the solution. Don't push, don't mock, don't rush. Say, "I'm here, I'm patient, I want you to feel safe." Encourage professional help if needed. Suggest then to watch LoveTales by MarsQuad. They could find some other interesting topics on this channel that is helpful. Your love can be part of their healing. 7. Poor self-esteem or body image. This one is more common than people admit. They see themselves in the mirror and think, "I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm old now. They won't find me attractive anymore. Maybe I don't know how to make love." They avoid sex, not because they don't want you, but because they hate themselves. They're undermining their sexual skills. Here is the solution. Compliment them. Show them you still desire them. Make them feel beautiful, wanted, enough. Sometimes, your words are the medicine they need. 8. Monotony and boredom. Let's be real. Doing the exact same thing every single time can make anyone bored. Same position, same time, same moves, same routine, same location. It's no longer exciting. It's homework. What happens to sex in the kitchen? What about sex in the bathtub? What about romance at the poolside? Make exciting. Something to be excited about. Something that creates memories. Spice it up. Try new things together. Talk about fantasies, new locations, playful ideas. Make it an adventure, not a chore. 9. Exhaustion and fatigue. Picture this. A mother wakes up at 5 a.m. for the kids. Works all day. Cleans, cooks, helps with homework, finally crawls into bed at midnight. She's not rejecting you. She's tired. Or maybe it's your man. Working 2 jobs, stressed about bills, body worn out. Solution: Help them rest. Share responsibilities. Sometimes the sex will come back naturally when the body finally gets to rest. 10. Relationship issues. Outside the bedroom. Family. Let's be honest. You can't insult your partner all day and expect them to want you at night. You can't lie, cheat, or disrespect them, and expect trust in bed. Sex is not separate from the relationship. It is the relationship. Here is the solution. Check your behavior first. Heal the trust. Communicate openly. Forgive. Play. Take a picnic together. Swim together. Cook together. Crack. When the love is healthy outside the bedroom, it usually thrives inside too. Final words from MarsQuad. Low libido isn't betrayal. It's a message. A message that something needs care. That your partner needs you, not your anger. Before you accuse, ask. Before you judge, listen. Before you walk away, talk. Philip and Flora nearly lost each other because they didn't talk about the real issue. Don't make the same mistake. When you fix what's really broken, the passion often comes back on its own. Now let's talk. Have you ever been in a relationship where the spark went cold? What did you do? Drop your stories in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to LoveTales by MarsQuad, and check out the next episode on screen now. Let's keep growing in love together.
LoveTales by MarsQuad.
I'm MarsQuad.